Russia faced a deadly terror attack this past Friday. The whole situation started when four heavily armed personnel entered the Crocus City Hall in Moscow, a location 20 kilometers away from Kremlin, the presidential office of Putin. The attackers started shooting at the people relentlessly, killing all civilians in their way, and after that set the whole building on fire. The attack resulted in the deaths of more than 140 people, with more than 100 injured. This whole attack left the country in a shock. At midnight, the IS Islamic State claimed responsibility for the attack. Now, to understand the reasons behind the attack, we must look at all the possibilities that could have played a role in the attack. First, 2 weeks before the attack, there was a warning issued by the American embassy in Russia, warning the Russian authorities as well as the Americans to avoid all gatherings and concerts. Putin's response to the warning was that Russia will not be intimidated by Western countries, a statement that the Russians might not want to hear now. Now, why would Islamic State, also known as Daesh, attack Russia? The reason could be Russia's history in Dagestan and Chechnya, where Russia dealt with religious militant groups. Also, during the Syrian civil war, Russia supported the Bashar al-Assad government, which was opposed by the Islamic State or Daesh. These attacks might be some kind of revenge on Russia. Now, for a better understanding, let's talk a little bit about the Islamic State of Khorasan, which is based in Afghanistan and is a branch of the ISIS which was defeated in Iraq and Syria. This group claimed the responsibility for the attack. The Islamic State of Khorasan is making a profile for itself. It has launched several attacks in Pakistan and Afghanistan, and in January it launched an attack in Iran during the commemoration ceremony of Iranian General Qasem Soleimani, which resulted in a high number of fatalities. While the Islamic State of Khorasan has quite a resume, Russia is still focusing on Ukraine. On Saturday, the Russian authorities apprehended all four of the gunmen involved in the mass shooting. According to the Russian intelligence, the gunmen were heading towards Ukraine and had possible connections in Ukraine. On the other side, the Ukrainian government has denied any involvement in this incident and has made several statements that Ukraine only answers to Russia on the battlefield. Some people also suggest that Russia's internal politics and domestic situations could also have played a role in the attack. During the election campaign, the opposition leader was sentenced and imprisoned in jail, where he died. All of these are possibilities that could have motivated the attackers to attack Russia. But still, it is not clear who attacked Russia and what were their motivations. According to America, Ukraine did not play any part in these attacks, and they have verified the sources of the claims made by the Islamic State of Khorasan. On the other hand, Russia hasn't claimed anything, and in an address to the public, Putin said that anyone involved in this incident will have to pay. The ones who planned it, the ones who ordered it, and the ones who executed it will be punished. There is no clear evidence as to who did it, but only the Islamic State of Khorasan have claimed responsibility, while Russia is pursuing the Ukrainian trail.